Hi parents, today we're going to be learning about reading strategies. Reading strategies are things many children use in the classroom to help them when they get stuck when they're reading. It's really important that your child uses these reading strategies so when they are faced with a challenging word, they can work their way through it. This will help them build their confidence when they reach that challenging word. Once they've mastered that challenging word by using some of the strategies they've learned, they know that they can accomplish any difficult thing that might come their way while reading. We all know reading is very important as words are all around us. So, if you can encourage your child to use some of these reading strategies while they're reading, it will help to build their confidence and make them more fluent readers. There are 8 reading strategies I personally use in my first grade classroom. I'm going to give you their fun child names while also explaining what each of them are and what they do, in addition to what they will look like as your child is reading. The first strategy is eagle eye. Eagle eye is when your child looks at the picture while they're reading to ensure that the pictures are matching the words that they read. This will also help your child to ensure that what they're reading is making sense and following the pictures along with the book. This can work for any type of book, fiction, nonfiction, but as your child progresses into higher texts of reading such as chapter books, this strategy is not very useful as there are not many pictures for them to look at. The next strategy is lips the fish. This is where your child gets their mouth ready. They make the first initial sound of the word, help them start the next strategy, which is to sound out the word. The kid-friendly term I use in my classroom is stretchy the snake, where they slowly stretch each letter and sound through the word to help them make the word. The next strategy is chunky monkey, where your child will break the word into chunks they already know to help them sound out the words. The next one is try and lion. Try to reread the sentence. If for some reason your child thinks that the sentence didn't make sense while they were reading, your job is to encourage them to go back and try it again. In this instance, when my students go back to try and read the sentence again, I'll encourage them to use another reading strategy if they feel like one of the previous strategies hasn't worked and the sentence is still not making sense. The next one is Skippy Frog, where your child will skip the tricky word, finish reading the rest of the sentence, and then they will go back and try again. Again, this is a great opportunity for you to encourage your child to use another reading strategy if some of these have not worked. Flippy the dolphin. Flip the vowel sound. If your child is trying to sound out a word and the short vowel sound is not working, encourage them to try the long vowel sound. If they're not certain, a quick review will help them. And the last one is careful caterpillar. Carefully read the whole word. Did your child omit a letter in the word? If they did, this can confuse their meaning. So please encourage your child to make sure they break apart each sound and letter in the word very carefully. It's okay to encourage your child to go back and read it all again carefully, ensuring everything is making sense. Now we're going to go through and talk about each of the reading strategies and what they look like as your child is reading.